Mississippi State's Dan Mullen joined the rest of the league's head coaches on the SEC Teleconference on Wednesday to discuss the Bulldogs' game at Auburn on Saturday. Here is a transcript of Mullen's time on the call. Opening statement: Mullen, our guys are back at work and working hard. It's been an interesting couple of weeks for us. We played really well 2 weeks ago and didn't play very well last week. For young football players, it's quite obvious for them to turn on the film and see the difference between executing at a high level and not executing at a high level. I think that really got the focus back to our guys. We've had a pretty solid week of practice so far, and we have a lot of work still ahead of us before we go and play on Saturday. What are your challenges on and off the field during this really tough stretch of 3 top 15 teams? Mullen, it's obviously a tough challenge, but that's what you get when you play in the Southeastern Conference. You're here in the West Division, and that's why guys come here, because they want to play top national competition week in and week out. I know people are saying the league is up or down, but whenever you're playing 3 straight conference games against top 15 opponents, it's hard to say that it's not the best or toughest league in the country to play in. For us, we've got to get back to executing. If you look at the film, we executed 2 weeks ago against LSU as well as we've ever executed with me being the head coach here. Then we executed really poorly last week. It comes to guys coming out and us as coaches preparing them for every situation and guys coming out and executing within those situations. What is the difficult matchup against Auburn's defense? Mullen, they've got great players front to back, so you've got to play at a really high level. They've got talent at every position, so you're going to have to come out and play at a high level. What is the biggest difference Todd Grantham has brought to your defense? Mullen, I think a little bit of everything. Todd's done a really good job of putting our guys in position to go make plays and schematically of making sure that we're sound against different things and a lot of the intensity and how hard our guys are playing. I think the biggest thing for me is I want 11 guys running to the ball as hard as they can every snap. In meeting with Todd and Ron English, when we brought some new coaches in, that was my deal. I want to get us back to playing an aggressive style with 11 guys running as hard as they can to the ball. The effort in which our defense is playing with has improved, and I'm really pleased with that. How does your pass defense match up with Auburn's receiving core and Jarrett Stidham? Mullen, they've got some talent on the outside and some guys that can run by you and some really talented receivers. Obviously you can see their quarterback is getting more comfortable with the offense that he's running. We know he can throw the ball and knew because he had some success before he even got to Auburn. But you see him getting more comfortable with the system.